Welcome back to Arena. I'm Michael Loudon here with Lee Rearman.
Now, the four horsemen rode in today hoping to introduce the unsung heroes to the end of the world. Unfortunately for them, it's the unsung heroes who are handing over a man-sized dish of apocalyptic terror.
But the four horsemen aren't out of it yet. If they can win the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 game point, capture the total accumulated kills point and the Intel Pentium 4 processor MVP point to win the match.
Well, Michael, bigger miracles have happened.
And me saying all that in one breath? Or the fact that you made a friend once?
Well, friend, I would like to hear if the four horsemen have figured out what went wrong with their strategy.
If I could do Unreal again, actually I had a good strategy at the end because I figured out that if I weaved, I could avoid their snipers because they had a bunch of snipers up at the top. I was avoiding their snipers and I found a back way into the base. If I was playing these guys, keep one guy at the base, get everybody else rushing their base and going for the flag.
It's all about making sure that your team morale is high. If it's low, they're not going to want to talk to you. They're not going to want to talk, period. So this time when we came in and we got some caps early on, they were feeling it.
We were not on our best, I think. You know, we are actually a little better than that most of the time.
I felt like this was going to be the nail in the coffin. If we put them away here, it was just going to put their morale down. If we stopped them early and we stopped them, quickly, then they're not going to be able to respond quickly.
Well, what can I say? These guys are really good players. They must not do much more with their lives.
After winning the first 2 rounds of Unreal Tournament and Mech Warrior,
flag captured.
Kind of have like a sigh of relief. We're about ready to finish this up right now, and I'm hoping that we do well in Need for Speed.
I think Nick has a good chance. He's really good. He's a good gamer, and I think he has a real good chance of winning. I hope he does. You know, it'd actually be a little bit of a redemption for us.
For Need for Speed, we're going to have my buddy David Fuentes. He's going to be racing. He's the best console gamer that we have on our team.
I'm going to try to bump him into the side of the road, bump him off the road, and just haul it.
Well, if Pestilence can drive as big as he talks, then he can haul the opposition right out of Dodge.
Now, he lines up against Dante, who showcased his steering skills on our show before.
Now, Dante and Pestilence won't just be racing against each other. They'll also have to deal with 2 computer-controlled cars as they duke it out in a lap knockout game. That means whoever is in last place at the end of each lap will be...
Let's take a look at this high-speed accident waiting to happen. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Dante's on top in the yellow Porsche, while Pestilence hangs below in the smoke and silver.
And we start with a little Porsche love affair. As Pestilence tries to overtake Dante, however, is not having any of it. He drives Pestilence right into the wall.
They aren't even paying attention to the other 2 cars who pull ahead.
Well, that's because they only want to destroy one another. This is going to be my kind of race.
The 2 cars finally break apart, and Pestilence pulls ahead. But Dante takes a shortcut through the ruins and catapults himself back into 3rd place.
A little bit further on, Dante tests his car's airworthiness and passes it with flying colours, get it? As he grabs 1st place. The cops try to make a pesty sandwich, but it looks like they'll go hungry as Pestilence pulls away.
Very colorful commentary. Dante lunges at Pestilence, who pushes him back into the guardrail. It backfires. Dante gets big air and reclaims 1st place. Going into lap 2, Dante, runs over a cop's spike strip.
Right behind him, Pestilence takes the road most travelled. Now he's got a bit of Swiss cheese for tyres as well.
Dante's busted. Pestilence tries to hobble away, but he too is busted.
You're busted.
Albeit a far more extravagant cop.
Pestilence has some trouble with the turn, but he pulls out with a nice 360. Oh, it does look like he's having a bit of trouble roaring back into action there.
Dante runs a roadblock. Flying over those hills really helps.
Yes, Pestilence loses control going into a turn. Now that Porsche is smoking for a different reason.
Dante approaches lap 3. But he runs over another spike strip. He's busted again. Wow, what horrible timing. He's gonna have a hard time getting back up to speed after that spike strip. This could be Pestilence's big opportunity.
More like a fistful of dirt in the face as a computer crosses the finish line and knocks Pestilence out of the running.
The checkered flag goes once again to Dante. Ooh, yuck. Pestilence is gonna have trouble with his insurance company after that race.
Well, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Lee. I think he drove exceptionally well, save for hitting some walls, for the cars, signs, and spike strips. Well, see, Dante's played this game before. See, he knew what to expect, and it showed.
Yeah, but towards the end there, Pestilence wasn't hauling butt. He
he was hauling a piece of scrap metal. Still, he handled it as well as could be expected. Let's hear what he had to say about the race.
Well, it was pretty neck to neck for most of the race, and then ran into some trouble on some of the turns, and then I hit a road spike, and that just threw it off for me. He pretty much had the game after that point.
Look, man, he did his best. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yes, I can, man. And if you believe that, I've got a hot date. So can we please hurry up and tally up the game points of the Intel scoreboard?
You do not. We will get to the points. Team Unsung Heroes took the game point 4. Mech Warrior 4, Black Knight.
They also fragged their way to the Unreal Tournament 2003 game point.
And Dante shut out Pestilence to win the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 game points for Team Unsung Heroes.
The total accumulated kills point goes to Team Unsung Heroes, 3210.
And now we figure out our Intel Pentium 4 processor MVP by calculating our players' kill-to-death ratios and adding in any objectives they might have secured.
And after tallying up the numbers, we find out that, once again, Cade is our MVP. That means that the 4 Horsemen dropped a big turd in our arena, which the Unsung Heroes gladly swept away. Get it?
Yes, I get it.
I've got a date.
Yeah, with the turd, yes. Now let's see what the MVP has to say for himself.
Don't say that about J-Lo.
Including the ones from today, my total of MVP awards is up to 3. You know, it's just a lot of hard work and a lot of work with the teammates. I like to do objectives. Like, whatever needs to be done, I'm going to get done. If we got flags to catch, I'll be there to get them. If anyone gets in my way, sorry for them. It was basically a lot of stuff on my shoulders. You know, it was my job to go in and get the job done. It was their job to make sure they couldn't.
Turning on my sensors. Will, left side, straight behind, straight behind. Yeah, whatever.
It's quite an honor to be the Intel MVP, and you know, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Well done, Cade. Quite an impressive string of victories, Grasshopper, I have to say.
And it's the last thing you're going to say because we are out of time. But that wraps up another episode of Arena. But if you think you've got what it takes to unseat a team like Unsung Heroes and you live in or near Southern California or are maybe visiting, visit our website at g4tv.com/arena to sign up and kick some butt on national television. For Michael Loudon,
I've got a date.
I'm Lee Rurman, and we'll see you next time in the arena. You got a date? You're out of your mind.
We had a lot of fun today. I had a lot of fun today.
Usually, I'm straight suicidal rusher.
It's really not all me though. I can't take credit for the work that's being done.
I'll maybe yell and scream when we get something going on, but you know, I don't have anything planned.
Need for Speed was just there. We just played it because it was there.
I like martial arts.
What else was I supposed to say?
Alienware computers with the Intel.